Hey guys, welcome to Brainy Mood. Do you have the courage to admit that you love yourself? Do you find it difficult to be comfortable with yourself? It's all too easy to concentrate on the flaws, and everybody focuses on their insecurities, rather than the good aspects of themselves. You can develop a dislike for yourself as a result of this action, but in this video, we are going to help you by teaching you how to love yourself. Not to mention, we are also going to give you the 10 best tips to love yourself even more. So, keep watching till the end, and let's get into the video. Well, what exactly is self-love? Self-love is the feeling that we have inside of us that makes us a better person. It is an inner state that we adopt that allows us to love ourselves and others in the same way. When we are in that loving feeling, then we are practicing self-love. When we practice self-love, then we are on the road to healing and wholeness. Besides, self-love is the feeling that we have for ourselves and for others. When we are developing this feeling, then it becomes a habitual thing. We are not just practicing it now, but actually getting used to it. So, what is so great about self-love? Well, sometimes when we are feeling low or depressed, or simply wish that things were different, we tend to overreact to every situation and use ourselves as an emotional punching bag and complain endlessly. However, if we can find ways to love and value ourselves, we will often feel great about it. We have to begin by becoming more comfortable with the idea of improving ourselves. We have to learn to be accepting of the fact that we did not create everything that happens in this world, but that we can choose to let go of the fear of blame or criticism. We have to be willing to make changes so that we can move forward with confidence. If we harbor any feelings of blame or even detestation for something that another person has done or is doing in their lives, we have to get beyond that and love ourselves for the beautiful things that they do. Furthermore, the ability to love selflessly is the foundation of self-worth and acceptance. Anyone who lacks this is destined to remain stagnant and grow old without being able to enjoy life to its fullest. You may be too preoccupied with the needs of others to recognize and not love yourself. Some people are afraid of doing things on their own because they don't want to be alone. This will sabotage your path to self-love, which is why you must learn to be at ease with yourself and how to love yourself more often. Once you have discovered how self-love allows us to grow and improve as people and as an individual, you will be inspired to take this process further and help others do the same. Understanding self-love is the feeling that you have for yourself and for others. It is the knowledge that you are whole, complete, and perfect, even though you are different from them. You have strengths and weaknesses just like everyone else. You are an individual in a world where there are others like you and others like them. There is something unique about you. It is who you want to be. It is the who that you are looking to achieve. It is the best version of you that you will become. We are all aware of who we are, but we don't feel or enjoy it. We hide who we are behind a mask. We hide behind our circumstances, and we hide behind our fears. If we can find the courage to express our real self-love, then we will discover a richness and a depth to our life that will enrich it and make it happier, satisfied, and more fulfilling. When you understand who you are, and you start to love yourself, you will soon discover your worth as a person. You will value and pay attention to what is important to you. This will begin a process of letting go of the things that you don't need, and enjoy yourself to the fullest. This process can take time to adjust to, but it is always there if you just look for it. Now it's time for the top 10 best self-love tips. But before we move on, if you enjoyed this so far, then make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications to receive our future videos. Alright, moving on. 1. Pursue your dreams. Well, to begin with, when you live by your dreams, you automatically become more fulfilled in your life. You have a strong sense of personal fulfillment because you're pursuing your goals. You are growing as an individual, and you are taking your place amongst your fellow human beings. When you follow your dreams, there is nothing more than that you can ask of your life. You will become the person you've always wanted to be. 2. Take pleasure in yourself. Many people wonder if having fun is good for self-esteem or not. Matter of fact, having a good time is a great way to boost your overall body, mind, and health. People who are having fun are happier than those who are doing it for their own satisfaction, according to studies. 3. You should surprise yourself. Experiment with things you wouldn't usually do, and say yes to things you wouldn't normally say yes to. This will also assist you in becoming more familiar with yourself. You might discover that you like things you've never known or tried before. Experiment with getting outside of your comfort zone to see what happens. 4. Pardon yourselves for your wrongs. Regarding all the right and wrong things that have been done by us, forgiving ourselves is one thing you should always consider. You don't have to be hard on yourself if you did something wrong. It also reminds you of all the great achievements that you have made. It is like an endless source of encouragement. When we make new mistakes, we are all too aware of the damage that we have done to our self-esteem. Moreover, the act of forgiving helps in self-love because you can feel better about yourselves, and you, therefore, avoid making the same mistakes again. 5. Have a nice time by yourself. It's always a good idea to set aside a few days for yourself to do something enjoyable. You will come to love your own business and will most definitely feel more secure doing it on your own if you do it this way. 6. Boost your self-belief. Trusting yourself and your instincts is a perfect way to teach yourself self-love. You'll probably know what's best for you, and self-trust is the first step towards self-love. After all, you must first trust yourself before you can trust others. 7. Look after yourself. When you learn how to love and look after yourself, you are basically drawing yourself to take care of your own needs. It is important that you treat yourself with all your care, even if you don't feel like it at times. When you learn to care for yourself through your own efforts, you will find that you can go anywhere and accomplish anything that you want, because you know that you can rely on yourself. 8. Discover your happy space. Where do you feel absolutely at ease, relaxed, content, optimistic, and full of life? A park, a cafe, or a silent place, you name it. When you're having a hard time, go to that place or picture yourself there. Consider how it sounds, how it smells, and how it appears. You will soon start to feel better. 9. Avoid contrasting yourself to others. By stopping the comparison from your life, you're basically giving yourself permission to focus on all the wonderful qualities you have to offer and begin building yourself up instead of always thinking you need to improve. Everyone has room for improvement. Even if you find yourself comparing yourself to others constantly, it can keep you from reaching these goals and will just drain your energy. Stop focusing on what you lack and concentrate on all of the great things you have to offer instead. 10. Be optimistic. Self-love is something we all want and need. It's something that will make us feel good inside. When we are happy with our self-image, we will find that we have a much better ability to focus on the important things in life, like finding a new job, a new relationship, or even just starting over in our personal life. As we find more success in our lives, we begin to realize how being positive helps in attaining self-love. It's easy to get discouraged when our self-image isn't where we want it to be. But being positive in spite of that can really help us out. Once we are able to let go of the negativity in our lives, we can start to focus on the good stuff. Finally, implementing these self-love suggestions will help you feel as if you are transitioning yourself to a higher level than you were in the past. Since your body and mind are both profoundly calm and harmonious, everything will seem to move more smoothly. You feel like you've finally found peace, and you know there's a better way for you to live, love, and positively affect the world around you. So, what do you think about this video? Which one of the tips did you like the most? Let us know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, or have learned anything from it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. I'll see you the next time.